Mitchell Mesenbrink and Mikey Caliendo, a 1 versus 2 showdown. Both guys have been spectacular this season. Caliendo's lone defeat to Mesenbrink. These two guys have truly been on a collision course, dominating their ways to this Big Ten final. Two guys that can light up the scoreboard. Mesenbrink hanging up a 25 spot in the semis. Caliendo 23. Mesenbrink 21-0, 16 tech falls, a couple of major decisions, 100% bonus rate for Mesenbrink. Caliendo 20-1, 16 bonus point victories. He's got 11 tech falls. Tech fall machines, Tim.
Yeah, and Mitchell Mesenbrink's trying to be the first #1 seed in this tournament to win here at the Big Ten Championships. And he's certainly been, I don't know whether I'd call it ahead of his time, but he's out in front with the relentless pursuit that he performs every time out on the mat.
You see the graphic. Mesenbrink has beaten Caliendo 4 times. 19-4 in late January.
And when you've had the history that Michael Caliendo has had against Mesenbrink, I mean, Mesenbrink is the guy that's putting up these points. What I see happening here, I see Caliendo raising his level. If you take a look at him, he's not winning matches like by 6 points or anything like that. He's raising his level. But, you know, you got to go against the guy who's really been dominating this weight class for quite some time, and dominating you for that matter here. What are the adjustments that you make? Because your conditioning has gotten better, you're out there scoring more points in matches. Can you go ahead and do it against the guy who's dominating the weight class?
Mitchell Mesenbrink, the reigning Big Ten champion. That big comeback last March against Dean Hamady of Wisconsin garnered him Big Ten Freshman of the Year honors. Then went to Kansas City and fell in the championship final to David Carr of Iowa State.
Good minute and a half of wrestling where guys are making contact here, coming heavy with the collar ties. So far, a good period for Caliendo, just keeping it neutral, but that pace that Mesenbrink brings to the match, a guy that likes to shoot, sometimes he'll back out of his shots. Good effort there by Caliendo, getting a nice corner.
Mesenbrink from Heartland, Wisconsin, Arrowhead High School, 3-time state champion. Caliendo from Geneva, Illinois, first state champion in school history at Batavia High School. There's Mesenbrink looking to suck up a single leg, able to work up, but good defense from Caliendo to keep it 0-0.
Good job of getting to a little 45-degree angle right there. He didn't stay out there square with him. He got to a little 45-degree angle and just walked it back. It made it difficult for Mesenbrink to step up into his finish.
Matt Sorenchinsky, our lead official in this 165-pound final.
Another good stop there by Caliendo.
Front headlock for the Hawkeye. Caliendo began his career at North Dakota State, was an All-American in 2023, placing 7th. Mesenbrink continues that high-octane offense.
Into a little crackdown position right there. You see the right shoelaces there of Caliendo. He's trying to keep that thigh elevated right there so Mesenbrink can't come over with the top with the finish.
And with 15 seconds left in the first period, Mesenbrink takes a 3-0 lead.
That's what relentless looks like. I mean, we're going to talk about pace a lot here, but you know, Mesenbrink just wears you out nonstop every second.
Take a look at this. Great job by Mesenbrink sealing his chest to this thigh right there. Sealing his chest in this crackdown position right there. Seals him, elevates it a little bit, and steps over, finally steps over that leg that we were talking about, that little shoelaces right there. Gets over the top, is able to go ahead and finish.
Quick escape by Caliendo, 3-1 score. Caliendo 3rd at the Big Tens last year, then went to the NCAAs and took 4th. Mesenbrink so hard to score on.
Yeah, he's got a really strong core. You take a look at those back muscles that he has, able to keep that stance, and he just does more to annoy a guy, you know, with his collar ties, where he's coming with his hands, and he's got these herky-jerky type of movements that are just really hard to follow. Most guys will get in there and just kind of relax a little bit. That's not Mitchell Mesenbrink. He just right into another shot right there. And what I see from him is that he backs out of, if he doesn't think he can finish right away, he'll back out of that position just to do something like this, just to run down another attempt.
Counterattack there by Mesenbrink into a front headlock. And a stalemate is whistled. We know both these guys have big-time gas tanks. Mesenbrink, wow, good shot, better defense.
Love that coming off that wrist right there. Yeah, he doesn't get his head tied up very often. That hand comes to his head. He's got to go ahead and grab that wrist, peel it off, and he not only just peels it off, but he moves into a position where he can get the opponent to step and go ahead and take a shot. Good anticipation by Mesenbrink there on the counter shot.
Final 10 seconds in this second period.
Elbows.
Close match to the third period. See Cale Sanderson as the Nittany Lions up on Nebraska. Penn State well on its way to another Big Ten title. Mesenbrink goes on bottom. Claw ride from Caliendo as the Nittany Lion works to his feet and gets the escape. It's a 4-1 match.
Here goes Mesenbrink there with the inside collar tie.
Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet.
Reacting to that pretty well. You know, you get the sense that Caliendo has been really well coached on this situation, but these angles right now that Mesenbrink gets to here, it's just so hard. You see how he's dropping his hands down below the knee to be able to go ahead and finish. Now he's getting to his feet.
Caliendo has kept himself in this match.
He's getting better. I mean, he's closing the gap. There's no question about that. But
the attack rate from Mesenbrink, whether it's engagement and attack rate, between the two, it's every 6 to 7 seconds.
Right there, beautiful little drag, right there, action, and gets on that little hands and feet action there, gets a little quick little angle.
Inside of 1 minute remaining, Penn State looking for yet another Big Ten champion.
Yeah, Caliendo giving himself a chance here. No riding time in effect. Down a takedown and a ride out.
But Caliendo has not been able to get to the legs of Mesenbrink. There's another attack. That time he was close.
Yeah, he's going after one leg, and when you got a guy like Mesenbrink who's able to go ahead and move his feet pretty well, you almost really have to go for broke here with like a freight train double and see if it's enough to catch him.
Mesenbrink drifts back center of the mat on that Northwestern logo. Super deck attempt there from Caliendo. Down to 10 seconds. Another attempt. It's the closest match they've had in 5 encounters, but Mitchell Mesenbrink prevails again. Mesenbrink, a 2-time Big Ten champion.
I just love seeing that when I saw right there. Mitchell Mesenbrink respects the fact that Caliendo is getting better, loves the fight.
He wants the best out of his opponent. He just got it, but that's a sincere, Jim, you're right. He wants his opponents to be at their best, and he just told Caliendo that he was impressed.